So Kholofelo Sethebe, it's like seeing an old friend again. We had a little chit chat a while ago on an interview I did with Frank Solomon. It's so awesome to have you on this very special day, World Oceans Day. Kholofelo Sethebe,
World Ocean.
Thank you so much for joining us on this day where we
Thank
get to
you.
celebrate the woman.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor, and yes, thank you that we're going to celebrate this day together and the listeners.
Yes, exactly. Get everybody involved and get as much sort of ocean energy out there in education. So
exactly.
I'm gonna jump into some of the questions that I've been asking some of the other guests on the show today, and we've got so many beautiful answers, and I don't doubt we're going to get exactly the same from you, because the ocean runs through your veins, and your love of the ocean and love of social upliftment and educating younger ones. So let's jump into it. You have made the ocean your sort of life's dedication, essentially, and you're there every single day because you look out at the ocean. What does it feel like to you when you look at the ocean, or even when you go into the ocean in your core? What is the ocean to you?
You know, there's a question that I get asked a lot, especially by the kids. Like, why do you love the ocean so much? The ocean keeps me calm. I hope the waves in the background are not, is it too much noise?
No, it's not too bad.
The waves in the background. Okay. So the ocean actually calms me down. It gives me so much peace. I mean, something as simple as walking on the beach or just sitting on the beach and looking at the ocean, it puts so much, like, it puts my mind in a meditation state without me even noticing it. That's how calm the ocean gets me.
Brilliant. What a beautiful answer. It's a calming energy, even though it's such a mighty force, and it has so much power to it. It has this calming effect, and it sort of takes away all the negative energy that we maybe stored up for the day.
Even when I'm not feeling okay. Exactly. Even when I'm not feeling okay, I just take a walk on the beach or just get into the water. And when I come back, I'm alive, I'm refreshed, I'm happy, I'm ready to start the day. So that's how much power the ocean has over me.
Amazing.
So I think that's how I can put it.
That's a lovely answer. I have to agree with you on all of your comments on what the ocean makes you feel like. I wanted to also ask you, you've dedicated so much of your life to the ocean and giving back by education of the younger ones in the ocean. What has been your biggest challenge, in making that sort of life choice? What has been the biggest sort of hurdles and challenges you've had to overcome and continue to overcome?
So the biggest challenge that I actually face in my career is trying to explain the importance of loving and protecting the ocean to people that are from back at home, because it's so difficult for them to understand why it's so important to protect what you don't know, to love what you don't know. And I don't blame them. To be honest, I don't blame them, because I don't think that I'll be feeling this way about our oceans or even thinking this way about protecting them if I never experienced the ocean in the first place. That's why I never blame them when they don't understand why it's so important. And that has been my biggest challenge, because every single day when I go home, not day, but every single time I go back to Limpopo, I try my bit to explain to one person at a time why it's so important, why the oceans are so important. And that has been the biggest challenge. It's more like, oh, but I never swim in the ocean. Why should I protect the ocean? You see, and those are the type of answers that I get a lot. But even though it's a challenge, it's not impossible. I will get through to each and every one of them, and they'll understand why our oceans are very important and why we should protect them.
Kolo, you're a lady on a mission. It's clear as light of day that you've got this.
I'm a lady on a mission.
You're a lady on a mission to make sure that people understand what the ocean is about and what it can do for you as a human being. And that's wonderful.
Exactly.
And when you're away from the ocean, like, how many days can you be away from the ocean before you start feeling down about life?
So I already mentioned in my previous answer that I'm from Limpopo. So Limpopo is a landlocked province. I grew up not knowing the ocean, and every December holidays I go home. So mentally I'm prepared to not see the ocean for at least a month. even though I'm surrounded by family and laughter and love, there's just that feeling of difference. I feel like I wanna just go into the water. I feel like I wanna be on the beach. So I don't know. I can't put a time on it, but I feel like instantly, immediately when I get home, I'm like, I miss Cape Town. Not because of Cape Town being Cape Town, but because of me getting into the water. Cape Town giving me that fresh air, giving me that beach, giving me that salt water. So just when I'm home, I just feel that I need to be back. Not because I don't love my family, don't get me wrong, but because I just want to be in the water. But I'm thinking about this. If I go home for 3 months, yeah, no, I'll lose it. I'll definitely lose it.
Brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I'd say that it's you're now a Cape Townian through and through. You spend every single day at the ocean, and you can't be without it for too long. Youth. This one's very pertinent to what you do, because your life is about education of the youth and the younger generation. What's the best way to find and to encourage the youth about the ocean, to love and protect it?
So, and thank you for bringing that up, that this is something that is part of what I do every day. And this is what I see throughout my daily job. It's getting the kids into the water in a very fun and safe way. Then that actually gets them interested. We need to first get them to understand that the ocean is fun. It's not a place to fear. It's not a place to stay away from, but it's a very fun place. So when we get them into the water, then they recognize that fun part of the ocean, then they love it. Then they love being in the water. And then when they start loving being in the water, then they get to understand why it's important. Because like a wise man once said, you can only protect what you love. And they can never protect the ocean from outside unless we bring them inside. They experience the ocean like everybody else, then they will understand the reason behind protecting the ocean, or our ocean. This I see it with a lot of our kids. They get here, they're afraid, they think the ocean is this dark energy, this dark place. And when they start learning how to swim, then they even pick up that plastic on the beach to come show me that, oh, look what I found on the beach. So you need to get them to experience the ocean. I think if every other person out there, all the youth out there, they can experience the ocean, they'll understand how fun and how loving, and then they'll protect it.
Yeah, exactly. You've hit the nail on the head there. It's about educating them to nurture a love for the ocean by getting them involved in a safe way, making them feel secure in what they're doing, building their confidence up, and then ultimately ending up, as you call it, an ocean warrior, right?
An ocean warrior, yes.
Brilliant name. That's great. On this World Ocean Day, so tell me now, Kholo, if there's any specific message that you'd like to put out there on this World Oceans Day, what would it be?
So you see, the greatest danger to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Okay, that's the greatest danger to our planet at this very moment. So my only advice, it's more of an encouragement. I would like to encourage everyone to take a collective action on this World Ocean Day, because together, impossible is nothing. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to save it on my own. You can't save it on your own. He's not going to save it on his own. We need to all take action collectively and make better choices for the future health of our oceans. So I think that's the message that I'd like to put out there. It's not only up to me, but it's up to me and you, because together we can actually make this happen.
Yeah, it's got to be a collective. And the sooner you realize that, as you say, it's not just about one individual or one organization, it's about several different organizations, several hundred thousands. And that's why we need this sort of message to go out, and these sorts of days to raise awareness around the fact that we all need to get involved as a collective. So
we all need to get involved. And brilliant. I see it a lot with people saying, but that's not my job. When you ask them to like pick up a plastic or something, they say, but but that's not my job. But whose job is it to save our planet?
Exactly.
You know, we are all responsible. We're all responsible to actually make the greatest change ever. Not the one that gets paid to do it, but you as well who doesn't get paid to do it. Because at the end of the day, if our planet dies, there's not going to be life.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So yes, take charge of yourself and do something about it.
Exactly.
Kholo, it's been an absolute treat chatting to you again. And next time I'm in Cape Town, I'm going to come and have a coffee with you there at the Sentinel Cafe.
Yes.
And we can share some more interesting stories. And all the links are going to be down below to keep following Kholo on her journey. We're going to support you, and we're going to do our best as a collective to make more of an effort on ocean education.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. And yes, come and pop by our Sentinel Cafe, the best coffee in Hot Bay. They
Indeed.
say so, not me. They say so, everybody. But thank you so much. And I really appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you, Kholo. Have a lovely evening, and it's been great to chat.
Thank you.